Alright, here we go. To be honest, there's probably nothing worse than handicapping a Pro Bowl. Well, what can I do? Some lines jumped out at me over here. First of all, to start with, looking up and down the rosters, both rosters, the quarterbacks stink. Now, what I mean is by stink, when trying to handicap a Pro Bowl, basically what you're looking for is quarterbacks that excel in 7-on-7 drills. That's basically what it is. There's no blitzing, there's no extra rushers coming off the edge. It's just accuracy and arm strength. Now, there's a couple of quarterbacks that I will just instantly just wipe off and tell you right now they'll be a non-factor. Dak Prescott is not scoring a touchdown. Andy Dalton may if he gets one deep bomb down the sideline, but he's not going to be moving the ball effectively. And then there are the quarterbacks that would play well in such settings. Drew Brees, Alex Smith, very accurate quarterbacks. The problem is that they are short to intermediate range throwing quarterbacks. So you're going to be looking at, they're going to have to be driving the ball down the field a long way. They're going to be eating up clock. And I would expect plenty of, they're going to be going for a lot of fourth downs. They'll probably do away with a couple of field goal attempts and have some fourth down conversion attempts instead. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a couple of fake punts mixed in there, some special teams. Now, in addition to that, when you're throwing the ball short over the middle, now the defense is not going to be, teams are not going all out to play defensively. But what they will do is they're going to be looking for turnovers and picks. Everyone wants that pick. There are a lot of young players in this Pro Bowl. They're not looking to make their hard tackle, but they're definitely looking to come away with an interception. When you have accurate quarterbacks trying to force the ball over the middle and down the field, a lot of simple routes. You're not having they haven't played together for the most part. There's a lot of basic, simple routes. You'll actually hear the quarterbacks, in the huddle. They'll be like, there's not going to be no jargon. It's just going to be like, okay, you two guys, you go to the post, you go here, you go there, and that lends to a lot of picks. So I think there's going to be a lot of turnovers in this game. I think the drives that will result in touchdowns will take a while to come across. And I also think that the defenses are probably better than the offense, to be honest with you, for the most part. The star quarterbacks are not in. The quarterbacks that would shine in Pro Bowls. There's no Aaron Rodgers here. So when you don't have any quarterbacks to make quick plays instantly, no bombs down the field, you have quarterbacks that are going to work over the middle. That's going to eat up clock, and you have defenses on both sides, which I believe will come up with some picks. Then you're just going to have a low-scoring game. This total is way out of whack. The public, for whatever reason, just when there's a game this bad, all they want to do is just hammer the over. And this should be an easy under over here. The only reason why I'm not going all in max play is because there's no way in heck I'm having that much riding on such a meaningless game. But this under should hit rather easily. This under could have been set at like 70 or even 65, and I'd still be leaning under. So I'm going to play the under for 17.5 units. And now on to the actual sides. The one thing you want to look out for, as far as I'll be honest, I haven't even checked the props, or if there's any MVP props or touchdown props. Obviously, it sounds simplistic, but what you're looking for is quarterbacks and receivers that have had some reps prior. Now, teammates would be a no-brainer. You're going to be looking at combos like Alex Smith to Travis Kelce. They may hook up for a score. And an interesting one is Drew Brees to Jimmy Graham. They played a lot together, obviously, back in Graham's New Orleans days, and Brees is going to try to get him one. So he'll have a couple of targets, too. You may look for him in the end zone as well. As far as picks, you're going to want to look at aggressive defensive players. You can want to look at Hayward, Sherman, guys that are going to be looking for the plays. I don't know if there's any props or even if you can come up with that, but there's going to be some picks in this game. Both teams, to be honest with you, are pretty much equally matched offensively. I mean, it's so tough. The fact that the NFC is favored by 4.5, and I'm getting such a decent. I mean, there's no way I'm playing the plus 4.5 on a game this meaningless. But what I do think is this game is a 50-50 game at worst. If anything, I would give a slight edge to the AFC. The fact that I'm getting juice, I'm getting 1.5 to 1 or better. I gotta take that juice. It's rare when you find, people, to the novice gambler, 1.5 to 1, 50-50 game, meaningless game. Doesn't seem like such a great wager. But if you know anything about gambling and numbers, it really is. This is a can't miss opportunity. I'm going to be playing the AFC for minimum 20 units. I may go up to 25 money line. And I can't see the AFC scoring more than 40 points. But I think they have probably better than a 50% chance of winning. So I'm going to be looking at an AFC and under parlay. Probably in the 5 to 7.5 unit range. Good luck and stay tuned for second half. I'll put up the exact picks with numbers on the chat momentarily. Or you know what? You'll probably get that before this video because it takes so goddamn long to load.